Hey Rose, want to grab a drink?
Your happiest hour of the week starts now.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy because the drinks are on us. Welcome back to Drinks on Us. I'm Riley.
And I'm Rose. We are so happy you joined us for happy hour. We have a fun episode in store. It is officially, when this launches, we'll be a few days into fall, but we're filming this just the day after official fall. So we feel that we are able to fully dive in, and we're big fall girls. So you guys loved last year, if you've been like an OG Dew Crew listener. We did like a bucket list of things that everybody can do for fall. And this year we're doing like a yes or no if things are in or out for this fall season. And Riley and I don't know if we have a list of some of the most favorite popular things that go on in fall, but we don't know what the other person's going to say. So it's going to be a fun segment. It's going to get us in the fall spirit. Riley is very dressed in the fall spirit. Her outfit's so cute. You have to look at the graphic or watch on YouTube because it's a really cute outfit, Ry.
I've been in the fall spirit since I came out of the womb. Like, this is my prime.
Riley is so fall. Like, everything about Riley screams fall. Although you kind of give me like a spring summer aesthetic overall.
Okay, I'll take it.
Like the way you dress, like pink doesn't give me fall vibes. Like girly gives me summer, spring. But to your core, you're a fall girl.
Like, I'm just obsessed with fall. Like, this time of year makes me so happy.
No,
like, it's better than the month of December, in my opinion.
Wow, that's a big statement, especially because your birthday is in December as well.
I know, just because like December is obviously so amazing and there's so much to look forward to, but also it's like the end of the year and like it's like sad when the festivities are over.
Totally.
I'm like really sad.
And like you're on the brink of winter at its fullest.
Like the worst months of the year. Whereas in the fall, like October, it's like there's so much to look forward to and it's not super cold yet. Depending where you live, I guess. Like, yeah. But I just love October.
Yeah. So it's slowly but surely like little signs here that it's cooling down, and I can't wait for it to be cool enough where I can partake in the activities and not feel like I'm phony. You know what I mean? I think the one thing I just have phony. It's just, it goes back to the chili and a swimsuit.
Yeah.
But the one thing I'm going to miss is the crunchy leaves. That's just not going to happen here.
I was on a walk with Truly, I think it was yesterday, and there were so many crunchy leaves on the ground, and I didn't have my phone with me because I wanted to take a video and post it and say crunchy leaves for Rose, but
seriously,
next time I will have to.
Crunch away for me because I'm definitely going to miss it. Okay, so before we get into everything, because we have such a good episode in store, what do you have in your cup tonight?
Tonight, I'm drinking Spindrift per usual. It's the lemon flavor. I didn't get to go to Meijer and pick out my Drinks on Us drink this week because I didn't go to the grocery store. Kate did it. And that's usually my favorite part of the week, so I'm sad. But this is a delicious drink. Delicious. Delicious drink nonetheless. What's in your cup?
Okay, so if you're watching on YouTube, you're going to absolutely choke over this drink. I don't know if you can see it. I actually have to take a sip because I filled it to the brim.
The glass is the cutest thing I ever saw.
Oopsie. Got it all on my shirt. So I got Riley and I the Anthropologie Icon cherry cups because there's nothing more due. I don't know what it is, but cherries have just become our thing, justice for cherries. And they scream dew every time I see something cherry. So I got it for Riley and I because I wish Anthro gave them to us, but like how cute in our setup. It's a dream.
No, it's so cute. The cups are a dream. Rose is so sweet to send me one. I literally just opened it like 10 seconds ago. It's all dusty or else I'd be using it right now. But Happy Hour Club just got elevated with our new glasses.
It so did. But what I have in it is just a lime with my lemon lime poppy. We're really creatures of habit these days.
Wait, that sounds good. Lemon lime poppy, extra lime.
Yeah, I did add extra lime. I squeezed half and then I put a slice for a garnish.
Cute.
Yeah. Something random. I should probably add it to what's in my cart. But like with these cups, I'm such a straw girl.
Mm-hmm.
But like my straws are so big.
Too long.
I need to get one of those cute mini ones.
Yes. Okay, let's look for those. That's like so cute. It would really elevate the whole look.
Yeah, I bet Amazon definitely has them. So anyways, we have so much to sip and spill about this week. Average weekend, like I know you did some fun stuff. You're really in the fall spirit, but I didn't do too much over here. We celebrated Ryan's birthday, but that was really it.
His day looked so perfect. You spent the day on the beach and you were such a good wife. You got him all his favorite treats to come home to after he golfed with his friends. Like,
yeah,
wife of the year.
Wow. Thanks. It was cute. Yesterday he looked at me and he was like, I've had I've had the best weekend of all my favorite things. And I was like, guys are so simple because this year we opted because our anniversary is so close too.
Mm-hmm.
And we did like a little bit of shopping together for our anniversary as kind of our gift, but we opted out of like birthday gifts just to kind of like save money for the house and stuff. And I was like, oh, I feel like so bad. I love gift giving. So I tried to do, like you said, like the sentimental stuff and all the things that he actually loves. And he was like, that means so much more to me than like gifts. Guys are so different.
No, that's so special. And you guys, the sentimental department was invented by Rose. Like that is your thing. Like you're so good at all of that, like meaningful stuff and like all his favorite things. Like I totally understand what he means when he says his weekend was filled with all his favorite things, including you.
Aw, you're so sweet. But yeah, that was really my weekend. What was the highlight of your weekend?
Okay, I feel like I lived 7 lives since the last time we filmed. I randomly went to Louisville.
Yeah.
Like so random. And then so that like was crazy. And then I actually went to an apple orchard with Cade's family over the weekend, which was so fun. Got me in the fall spirit. And now I'm just like on a high from like fall things.
It looked so cute. You looked so cute.
Thanks.
I have to know, did you get some of that maple syrup?
No, I didn't.
Looks
because
fire.
we're stocked on maple syrup, but like that place, I got almond butter.
Oh.
Like everything is all natural there. We got apples. I made apple crumble. There was like fresh produce and I got pumpkins for the porch. So it was just all around like perfect 10 out of 10 day.
I love that. And your porch, I don't know if you posted on Instagram or if you just snapped us. I think you just snapped us your porch.
I just snapped it because I don't know how I feel about it.
Oh, I was going to say I love it. And I love that your front porch still has the stone. Like it gives like a little homage to homage. I don't know how you say that word. To your old house. Cause I loved like the stone with fall in your old, but this one's even bigger and better. There's so much room for activity for your setup.
Yeah, I know. I do like this front porch so much. I just like, I need to play around with it. You know, how you like do something and then you walk away and you come back. So I just like, I don't know. The pumpkins aren't doing it for me.
Do you have mums out there already?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know it's early for mums, but they were 2 for $10 at Lowe's. I couldn't help myself.
Oh no. Yeah. You got to lean into that. I was going to tell you, what I might have to do if mums do mums even like exist in Florida in October?
No, I've never seen a Florida mum.
Yeah. So this girl who lives in Arizona, which is even more extreme, you know, like it's really hot there.
They have like cacti there.
Yeah.
Instead.
She would buy mums and she said they would die. And so she bought like this fake bundle of a bunch of mums on Amazon and like stuck them in pots. So I'm like, maybe that'll have to be my way I do things.
I love that. And it's so budget friendly because you can use them next year.
That is true. So you're full fall spirit, which is amazing. You know, something I really want to make for the first time this year, so random. I think we're actually going to talk about it in our main segment. I've never made a pumpkin roll.
That is so crazy you say that.
Wow, knee slapper.
Because Cade doesn't even like pumpkin. And the other day he asked me to make him a pumpkin roll.
Did you
and
do
I'm like,
it?
I don't know. I'm like, I don't know how to make a pumpkin roll. So I feel like I'm going to have you do it first and then tell me how to do it.
I actually think it may be like a long process because you may have to make the pumpkin part and then have it freeze or chill. So it's like rollable. But I don't think it's as hard as we think.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you take the reins.
Yeah. This is coming from zero experience, I haven't dug into it at all. I'm just like, that'd be so fun.
So fun. And like, there's nothing like a pumpkin roll. They're so good.
I love it. And do you make like pumpkin-y stuff for Thanksgiving morning? I'm really jumping the gun. November's so far away, but.
No, we usually just make cinnamon rolls. What do you make?
So I feel like sometimes the night before I'll make like homemade pumpkin cookies. So we have them like or like the week of
Yum.
Thanksgiving. But I don't know if I ever made it in college, but my mom always makes like a pumpkin dip to snack on. And like you can do like cinnamon snack. I don't know,
Yum.
like, cinnamon crackers. And I just love doing something sweet in the morning that gets you, I don't know, in the fall spirit before, like while you're watching the parade or something.
Totally. Oh my gosh. You'll have to get that recipe from your mom if she's willing to share.
Oh yeah, for sure. I know I'm jumping the gun, but anyways, we'll have a ton. We'll give you guys all the recipes and we'll go full fall because we're allowed now that it's officially fall.
Totally.
But I wanted to do a little recap of Dancing with the Stars. Have you watched any highlights or where are you at?
Okay, I haven't watched any dances, but
Okay.
I just have to say I take back what I said last week about Riley and her partner. And I said I missed her and Harry. I love her. Wait, I forget his name, Steven?
Yes, Steven. Good.
I think they're so adorable. And he is just like precious. He saved his costume for his grandma. That's so sweet.
I want to bundle him up. Like he's like the definition of just like I know he outwardly says he's a nerd, but like he's so precious. Like, oh my gosh, I like protect him at all cost. He's so sweet.
How is he as a dancer?
He was so good. They had the jive for their first week, which is a like intense dance,
like high energy.
And you could just tell Riley was able to actually give him choreography versus like last year, she was so limited with Harry. And I thought he did amazing for his first week. His like big thing is like he took his glasses off and did the pommel horse. So he took his glasses off at the beginning of their episode or their dance. And this kid got so pumped that like the first 2 8 counts, he was rushed because he was so excited. But he got back into it. He just got like ahead of himself. I thought they were amazing. I just have to say this for any of my other Dancing with the Stars watchers. I cannot stand the girl judge.
Who is it?
Her name is Carrie Ann.
Oh. Carrie Ann and Abra.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Exactly. I don't even know what her last name is, but I promise you, she is so mean to Riley.
What? Why?
She started bothering me last season because I felt like no matter how hard she tried or whatever she did, she always had something negative to say for Riley's review and never gave her flowers. Like, and again, I know it's about the star, like the celebrity, but I genuinely think like she's not a girl's girl and she claims she is, but I think she's like jealous that Riley's has so much attention around the show and like she's like an OG who maybe is kind of like insecure that Riley's like kind of not becoming the face of it. That's dramatic, but like she's brought such a new viewership to the show. And I'm like, this girl should be happy because she's making the views probably go up as much as you want to like believe it or not. Like she has brought like so much of our demographic back to watching the show.
Right. Oh, I agree with that 100%. Like her presence on TikTok probably has brought so much viewership. And I could totally see how Carrie Ann would be like kind of bitchy.
Yes. And it bothers me. I was like talking to Ryan. I made Ryan watch it with me, by the way, and his sister. And I could not stop about how I'm like so bought into this theory that she just doesn't like Riley. And I want to know if any of you guys else watch, if you think the same thing. But to wrap up on the Dancing with the Stars, I think Dwight Howard, which is the NBA star, is so good.
Oh, good.
So groovy. And he is like 7 foot and his partner's, I think, 5'4".
Are you serious?
It was so impressive that they like actually had a functioning dance because he had to like do the whole thing in a squat, basically.
His quads were burning.
His quads were burning, which makes it more impressive if he actually can like move around because I think that's like what Harry was supposed to do and he didn't.
He didn't.
I also thought that Chandler, she's some actress. I forget what she's in. I think she's in like not Wicked, Enchanted, or like some like younger. She's like a younger, I don't know. I don't really know where she's from, but I know she's an actress. She was amazing. Like you couldn't even tell who was the pro.
Wow.
So I think she'll go far if she has the viewership. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then who else did I think was really good? Some of my other tops were the guy from The Bachelor. I forget his name. Joey. I don't know. I don't watch The Bachelor, but I thought he was really good. I think I'm missing someone. So Riley and Steven, Dwight, Joey, Chandler. I thought Ilona, the rugby girl from the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
She has room to improve, but she's so likable, and I think she has a huge fan base. So
yeah,
I think she'll go far. And her partner Alan is so likable as well. And I think it's so genius there's an advantage, I think, to coming off of being the hot thing. Like you can tell people are still over the moon about Ilona and Steven. Where like a washed up actress that's old, like they don't have as much relevance. Do you know what I mean?
No, totally. How was Anna Delvey? Did she get voted off?
Okay, no one got voted off last week.
Oh.
They gave everyone grace. No, I don't think that's normal. Right. She has to go. It's so weird. Like she should not be on the show. I'm sorry. And to put her with the rookie is so rude.
So rude.
And Carrie Ann, speaking of her, after she went, I think Anna Delvey went last. She stood up and she was like, everyone in here needs to change their ways because I felt a total shift in the energy in this room and everything got quiet when she went. Like, give this girl a chance. And it was so awkward.
Okay, she's like the worst.
So she's the worst. And I'm like, okay, so you're going to defend this criminal.
Yeah.
And then not like
this criminal who has a horrible attitude.
And her poor partner is like trying to enjoy his first, I don't know. But I'm not a fan of her on the show. And I feel sad because Ezra seems so sweet. But I think she's going to go. I think she's going to go before even some of like the older guys who aren't like the greatest, just because I don't think her vibe is there for the crowd.
Yeah. Julianne Hough, I saw a TikTok. She said something like kind of bitchy to her because they were like, Anna, like, how did you feel doing this dance? And she was like, I'm just excited to never have to do it again. And Julianne was like, well, maybe you won't have to do a dance next week. Like, gave it right back to her.
And I'm like, what in the world? Like, why would she say that? Like,
right.
It's so strange. It's so uncomfortable. And the toast actually went on like a whole dissertation about her being on the show and why they think it's so wrong. And I actually agree with everything they said. It's just like, this girl literally stole from people and like we're glorifying her and like putting her on a platform, like
and paying her
like,
yeah.
I know everyone like can mess up and stuff, but like this, to your point, you said this a couple weeks ago, like she has no personality because she was like becoming someone else for so many years of her life. Like someone made the perfect comment on social media. They were like, I forget exactly what they said. Like she's dead. Like there's no life in her eyes. Like she's just like cold hearted.
Yes, exactly. It's like kind of creepy.
It's so creepy. Like I'm like, if I was Ezra, I'd be scared to be in a rehearsal room alone with her.
Yes, because she is literally a criminal.
She's literally a criminal. So anyways, I'm excited for this week. I think she'll go home first. That's my vote. And moving on because Anna and Carrie Ann pissed me off.
Oh my gosh.
Not to keep like bring things down, but I feel like I can't get over Bridget's Instagram.
No, I can't stop thinking about it, honestly. And I just want all of us to keep her in our thoughts and prayers because I feel like she is such a sweet person and she just deserves the world. And all she wants to do is have a baby. And like her post made me so sad.
No, I knew it was something sad because I think, was it you who sent it first or was it? Yeah. And I was like, oh no, like I thought maybe it was going to be something addressing the bar or something with her IVF journey. And then she laid the bomb that, if you guys don't know, Bridget, who's the owner of the bar, I'm saying she's the owner of the bar. We don't even know. Like she's been through so much.
Yeah.
Announced that she has breast cancer. And I am just beyond words devastated for her. I just cannot believe that. And like, is that, not to like go into too many details, but like, is that affecting her IVF journey?
Yeah, it is. She had to stop.
But like, do you think that, I mean, like, is that have to do with her success rate of it, do you think?
Oh, I don't know. There's so many unknowns, and I'm sure her head is just spinning. And yeah, I'm just like absolutely sick for her.
I'm so sick.
It just goes back to what we were saying the other week. Like, obviously there's so many uncontrollable things, but health is just like so important, because what else do we have if we don't have our health?
I know. And like that's all she wants now is like just to be healthy. And like, they really say the things in life that are free are what make you feel rich. And it's so sad. And so, yeah, I encourage all of us to just pray and think of her. And I just want to like wrap her up in prayer, because I'm just so devastated for her. Like, she had the biggest, most beautiful year in 2023. And I feel like this year has just been one thing after another, after another, after another. And just breaks my heart. She does seem so sweet to her core.
Right. So I just keep thinking about it and thinking of her and praying for her. So that's all we can do. I
know. And I'm like, should we like, not to like make light of it, but like, should we be supporting the bar? Because like, I need to know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like,
I'll gladly support.
Right? Like, of course.
My arm.
Yeah, pull my finger. But I also want to know, like, I don't know. I'm so sad for her. And yeah, I don't even know how to like move on from that. What else do we want to chat on? Because I'm sad.
I know. I'm really sad. I also wanted to get your thoughts on Shannon Ford's wedding, because we've talked about that before too. How like there was that whole thing. Were they married? Were they not? The drama. And at this point, it's like, it doesn't matter.
No, she really overcame that. Now everyone's like already back in and like bought it. And she really won that battle.
What do you think of her looks?
So I didn't get to see her in the mini dress that she like filmed on her story. Did she post content in that one yet?
I saw like something small, but nothing. I don't think she's posted a lot in it yet.
Okay. Well, her rehearsal dinner on the sailboat was absolutely to die for. Like, I don't know, like, not that I would ever pull that dress out and be like, yes, I want to wear that. But something about it, just, I don't know. She looked like a Ariel mermaid magical queen. I was obsessed. She
looked so good. And just like, I love that she's posting in real time. The content is top tier. These videographers and photographers are working overtime. And like, thank you for doing the Lord's work, because I'm like refreshing. Like, love that she's posting in real time. Loved all of her looks. Like, I feel like her style is like classic, but also a little bit quirky, a little bit different. And like, I feel like she pulled all of that together. Like, her dress was still classic, but also had a little twist. I loved everything. No notes.
No notes. The venue, like everything about it, so divine. Like, kudos to her. I think she absolutely crushed it. I'm happy for her. And also, like, how awesome. Rin. He just stepped on my cord. But I love that she didn't work with like, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I feel like normally like US, whatever time, someone always works with those high-end weddings and you get like the one photo.
Like the People magazine,
exactly. And she's like, no, I'm having my own staff and they're posting around the clock, and I love it.
No, thank you, Shannon Ford, for normalizing posting and spamming wedding content in real time. So yes, can't wait for more content to come out and like videos. And she's just so happy, and like that makes me so happy for her.
No, they're so in love. There's no doubt about that.
No doubt.
And they're so cute together, I think.
Yeah, me too. Wait, what else? I feel like there was something else. I forgot. I wanted to talk to you about the first photos of Justin, Haley, and Jack Blues.
Riley, I have not seen this. You mentioned this, and I went to Haley and Justin's page and typed it in. Where is it?
They're like paparazzi photos.
Oh.
And
of his face.
Well, now that you haven't seen it, it's making me wonder if it was real.
Wait.
Like they were walking down the street and like Haley was pushing the stroller. She was in like an oversized blazer. She looked stunning.
I don't know if it's that. Could we see the baby or no?
No.
Dang it, if it is him. But I did see one picture a couple weeks ago and she had a stroller and it was like caramel, like camel colored and black. Was that the same one? Do you remember the stroller?
I feel like it was camel and black.
And someone was like, this isn't real. This is her niece from 3 years ago or something. And she's like pushing the stroller or something. But I don't know if it's the same photo because I haven't seen it.
Okay, I need to figure out where I saw those photos, and if I can find it, I'll send it to you and we can post it and we can decipher if it's real or not, because she looked like almost too stunning to have just given birth a second ago.
Yeah. And she's been so quiet on social. Although I will say she like reposted some maternity photo of herself and was like, first time, because I was telling you, like all she's been doing is reposting Rode. She posted a photo of herself or reposted one and wrote out in the bottom. I don't know why I thought it was so cool and cute. And she was just like, when baby Jack was in my belly. Like it was like the first time she like came out and like said his name. I don't know. I was like, oh my gosh. It's like, I don't like
see her stories. I need to like get her back to my algorithm.
You're literally missing nothing. She literally, if you follow Rode or you don't, it's all she posts.
That's so funny because like it's two ends of the spectrum. Shannon Ford, she's spamming us and Haley's giving us nothing. Like, come on, guys.
I know. I just want to see like give us a family photo, hide his face. That's fine. Like I just want to see you guys holding your son.
Do you think she has like a close friend story and she's posting normal on there? Like, how can you not post like, I don't know. I feel like she has to scratch that itch somehow.
Probably, or like through another platform. Like if it's if she's too scared of it getting out on Instagram, there's got to be some way she's sharing how perfect he is.
Yeah. I just know he's perfect. But should we get into what's in our cart?
Yes, because we had a long banter of sip and spill. We had a lot to talk about.
We had so much to catch up on.
Big week in the entertainment world.
Huge week. So speaking of Haley, the style and fashion icon, I need your help. I really want a pair of low-rise baggy jeans. Okay. And I feel like every time I try to buy them, they're high-waisted and they're not baggy and they're not long enough. Like I'm struggling here. Where do I find them?
No, I know. Honestly, the first thing that came to my mind is just finding a good pair of Levi's, like looking up the brand like Levi's on TikTok and saying like low rise baggy fit Levi's, because I have seen people wear like some really cute Levi's that have like the style that we're looking for. But you could always go back to Caitlin James' episode because she gave us a few good like higher end jean brands. Because like the only ideas I'm thinking of are like, I don't know, like Zara. But I don't feel like
it's so hard buying jeans online when you want them to fit. Like they have to fit perfectly to like get that baggy look. But like I just love it. People pull that off. I don't know if I could, but
you so could. You need it for fall too. It'll be so easy to style stuff with a good pair of baggy jeans.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do some browsing and I'll let you guys know what I come up with. But that is in my cart.
Yay!
Also in my cart is Lemmy.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Because I listened to the podcast and it was everything I needed. Like Courtney gave us so much.
I was so bought in on Lemmy and I like never really had a big interest in it. Like I thought it was cool. I knew some people loved it, but I was just like, it's whatever. She sold me. Which ones are you eyeing the most?
Like all of them. I don't know what to try. I want to try she sold me on like that sea moss, the little dropper.
Yes, same.
Also, Lemmy Deep Bloat, Lemmy Focus. There's so many. And I love what she said. Like she has her personal doctors on the brand board and they curate the gummies. And so it's like every ingredient is so thought out, and it's like she cares so much and she actually takes them. And so I'm dying to try Lemmy, but like, where do I start?
I don't know where to start. I would try and get one that like, oh, I'm sorry. Did you just hear me? I just like burped.
It's okay.
Too much carbonation. Don't get Lemmy Focus because we have
Trumi.
We have Trumi. Get one that I would say Lemmy D Bloat would be nice. And I'm really into the sea moss idea. I'm also like, why am I wanting the lollipops?
No, they made the lollipop one sound so good. Like, I want all of them.
And like the new GP1 or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I think that's like, I don't understand that actually.
Yeah. Is that they were kind of explaining it as like a natural, like quote unquote Ozempic. I don't know like if it does the same things or if it's like a natural way where I don't know. Like I would have to do more research if I ever like dove into like doing that because I would only like I'm such a natural girly.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they were like saying the research behind it was really cool. I just like am so foreign in that world that I do think that product will do great for them though.
Yeah, no, like I think everyone should listen to the podcast. It was very informative and also just, I don't know, like you were saying, we don't get a lot from Courtney. And so hearing from her, and she's so funny. Like the first thing Lauren asked her something, she was like, so what are you doing all day? Like you're home with your baby. And Courtney's like, I'm with the baby. Like she's so just blunt into the point.
She's like, I make pancakes.
Yeah.
No caffeine, breastfeed, mom, and that's it.
Yeah. Like she just is so funny. But yeah, Lemmy is in my cart. I actually saw them at the Target by me before I listened to the podcast. So I was like, oh, Lemmy, like cool, but I wasn't that into it. And so I might try to go back and browse what they had in store.
Yeah, I actually like really am interested in the sea moss. So I think you should try that one.
Okay. The last thing is something a little tragic. I don't know if I want to burst your bubble.
Oh, no. What?
So I've been really trying to romanticize my nighttime routine and like prioritize sleep. And Gracie Norton, I don't know if you're familiar with her. She was on the Him and Her podcast, and she said that you should do an essential oil scent before bed to like get yourself in the mode to like wind down and sleep. Like the same oil every night so that your body, that's like it's signed to start winding down. So I got an essential oil from Primally Pure, clean brand, and it made me break out.
No.
Like I put it on my wrist like this, and then I went on my neck, and I got a rash on my neck, and like still my wrist is a little bumpy.
No way.
Isn't that crazy? Because it's like the cleanest brand.
That's shocking. I wonder if it's what flavor, like what scent was it? Peppermint, lavender?
It's like a warm cinnamon citrus.
I wonder if it's something like, did you dive into the ingredients? Because I almost wonder if you're allergic to like one of the scents.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it's clean. I'm not saying it's not, but just, I guess for me personally, something in it. And I'm so sad because I was like so excited to do my little essential oil before bed.
Yeah, you're like, I'm going to slay my nighttime routine, wakes up with a rash.
Literally, I never get rashes.
That's so crazy.
I want to get an essential oil, but like now I'm scared to try another one.
What about that one brand, doTERRA?
Never heard.
Pretty sure they have quality ones. I could be wrong, but look into that brand.
Okay.
I think they're clean. I would have said Primally. I didn't even know Primally Pure had essential oils.
Yeah. So maybe I'll just like sniff it. I won't put it on my body.
I know that stinks or I don't know if you have a diffuser. Like, could you use it in the house somewhere? Like, that's probably wasn't cheap.
Maybe I'll get a diffuser and just diffuse it before bed.
Maybe. Yeah.
Would that give me more rashes?
I'm like, I hope your whole body doesn't break out in hives, but oh, that's so sad.
I know. So if anyone has a good essential oil that's like a soothing smell or scent, let me know. But what's in your cart?
Okay, so what's in my cart is, first and foremost, I feel like I have to link the Anthro cups for the Duke Crew.
You have to.
If they want to sip on, like during listening and twin with us. So I'm going to link it. There's so many. Oh my gosh. I just have to say the Anthropology by my house, to die for.
Oh,
I have
stop.
everything. Like, it's huge. They have every section. Like, my one in Louisville, like, had nothing. So I could only really order online. I went in. Oh my gosh, they have the cutest fall icon glasses. Riley, you would have been obsessed.
Wait, I wish we could go together. That would be so fun. That'd be like dangerous.
It would be so fun. I wanted to buy a million things in there. And so anyways, if you don't want the cherry, you can get in the fall spirit, and they have so many cute ones. So I'll link it. And they're so cute for like a cocktail mocktail vibe.
So cute.
And then if you're watching on YouTube, I know I spilled on my shirt. So funny. But this is I talked about it a couple weeks ago, but this is like my quote unquote Skims t-shirt dupe. It feels buttery soft, and I have it in
buttery soft.
3 or 4 flavors. I almost said 3 or 4 colors, and I absolutely love it. Now I will say, can't lift my arms because I'm for sure sweating and I have pit stains. But I love a shirt like this because you can throw it on with like athleisure shorts, jeans. Like, it's just very versatile, and I think it's a good capsule. And I know that's where we're trying to lean these days.
Totally. Like, that would look so cute with a pair of low-rise baggy jeans.
Exactly. Throw a blazer on, little sweater.
It's giving Hailey Bieber walking with her stroller.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then the last thing in my cart. Have you seen the new Summer Fridays hot cocoa lip butter?
No, but I need to restock. Should I get it?
I think it would just do wonders for us to be in the holiday spirit.
Wait, we need it.
We need it. Their marketing and aesthetic is just top tier. Like, the way they sell a product. Oh my gosh. So I think I want to get it. I think it has like a tiny bit of a brown tint to it, but it seems very subtle because they're like showing it on people's lips and it doesn't look like brown. So I actually don't have a lip butter. I like don't know where mine went.
Remember when you lost it in the airport? Tragic.
That's where it went.
Is that where it is?
That's where it is. I was wondering where it went.
It's in the Pittsburgh airport.
It's someone. I hope someone's using it. Gross, but like
that's disgusting.
I know.
The
but
janitor's walking around with like.
She has my sweet mint, but I thought the hot cocoa would be a fun switch up from like the vanilla and mint. So I believe it's already available, so it may very well be sold out. But I'll link to the lip butter in hopes that we can get it.
I'll never stop restocking my Summer Fridays best lip balm I've ever used.
It's the best. So that's my cart.
That was a great cart. Well, before we get into the episode, I want to let you guys know that this episode is brought to you by Trumi. Trumi mushroom gummies are our secret weapon here at Do. We love Trumi gummies because they are formulated with a curated selection of natural ingredients for superior wellness benefits. Unlock the power of mushrooms by adding Trumi gummies to your daily routine, including lion's mane for mental clarity and reishi for immune health. You can explore much more about the benefits of all the different mushrooms Trumi utilizes at Trumi.com. We've worked out a special offer for our audience. Receive 30% off of your Trumi order. Go to Trumi.com and enter code DO30 at checkout to get 30% off. That's TROOMY.com and enter code DOU30.
Yay.
Yay. So today's main segment is going to be so fun. Rose and I are going to go down just a list of fall things and say yes or no. Like, do we like this? Do we not like this? And I feel like we're just going to have so much fun talking about fall. At least I will.
I know I will too. And if we're aligned on all of them, I can make a cute graphic. But like if we're torn, I don't know how we'll have to like split up the votes.
I feel like we're probably going to be aligned, but I also don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get into it. So This one's so obvious. Pumpkin coffee, like doing all the fall coffees, are 100% yes for me.
It's a yes for me. I have to say I've tried pumpkin coffee at a couple of places this season, and subtle flex, like my pumpkin lattes at home are so much better.
Okay, I agree. I do think pumpkin spice syrup is a little much.
Yeah.
I'm more like the pumpkin spice creamer is like a little bit more subtle. I agree. I'm not like I would go more like the maple pecan praline route.
Yes. Like at home pumpkin spice lattes are so much better. And I feel like that is like a very mature thing for us to like come to realization.
Yeah, honestly, good for us.
Good for us.
So we're so into this, and it just romanticizes like your daily coffees or, like it just makes things a little bit more fun. So we're into it. I know some people hate pumpkin, which is just wild.
It's like, grow up.
You're not cool for being outside of the norm. Like some people just love to dare to be different.
You better dare to be different, but like it's not cool.
Okay, totally switching gears. Haunted houses.
It's a no for me.
It's a big fat no for me. We're so grown that like, why are we torturing ourselves for entertainment and paying money to do it? No,
like why did we ever do that? Like in high school, we used to go and I hated every second of it. A guy with a chainsaw got in my car and
he literally took down the windows to get us.
That was so scary. And if you enjoy haunted houses, there's something crazy wrong for that. There's something wrong with you. And I just don't see the point. I don't see the enjoyment. I'll be sitting that out, and you guys go ahead and spend your money to have anxiety. We'll be sitting on our couch sipping our pumpkin spice.
Yeah, exactly. So big fat no's for us. What else? Apple cider.
Okay, apple cider is a yes from me. When we went to the apple orchard this weekend, they have the absolute best apple cider I've ever tried. It was so fresh and like tasted like a juicy apple. And I have to say, a life hack is warming up your apple cider and adding a little fireball in it. Like if you're feeling a little frisky, so it's like adds a little cinnamon. So good.
Wait, go off.
We always do that on Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Like when you're sitting outside. Oh, I'm excited for your first Halloween in your house. You'll have to like see the vibe.
Same. Wait, did I tell you what our neighbor said?
No, what?
They said Halloween is a huge deal in our neighborhood, which that's all I've ever wanted. Like at our last house, we got 5 kids.
Right. I'm so happy. Like being a neighborhood that has good trick-or-treaters. I'm sorry. That is like top tier.
I'm so excited to experience it. I never have.
People should have to disclose that when you're buying a house.
Yeah.
People love trick-or-treating in this neighborhood. Like brownie points for me.
Yes. So very excited for that. Apple cider. Is it a yes or no for you?
It's a yes for me, 100%, but it has to be a quality one, like a local place, a good one.
Yes. I forgot to disclose. There's nothing like the fake sugary apple. Like it just hurts your stomach.
Yeah. But I will say everything. I am living for Honeycrisp apples right now. Your apple crumble. I wish you could have sent me some through the phone because apples have just been hitting. Is it apple? Like apples are in season right now, right?
Yes. But especially Honeycrisp, like top notch.
Like they're so crispy and juicy. Like I love them so much. I think I'm going to make an apple crisp maybe. You inspire me. Can you send me the recipe?
Of course.
Is it easy?
Oh my God, it's so easy. Literally so easy. But I have to say, like, do you ever reach for a Granny Smith?
Is that the green?
Yeah.
No, but I think like, aren't they good for you?
I don't know. It's just like, why would you ever choose a Granny Smith over Honeycrisp?
Sour.
People who don't like pumpkin spice probably eat Granny Smith.
Okay. Also, what are the dark red ones? Because ew.
Are they Gala? No, Gala's like pink.
I hate the
red ones.
You know, like the typical dark red ones that like would be at school lunches. Gross.
Yeah, no thanks. I'll take my Honeycrisp.
Honeycrisp all day, and you're lying. You're lying if you like a different one. Like bottom line.
Wait, I have to say they had a rhubarb pie at the apple orchard, and I wanted to get it so bad, but Kate said no because it was $20.
Like, what did it look like?
It actually looks just like a cherry pie.
I wish you could have just got one slice or just a bite.
I know. It did feel like a waste if I was just going to try one bite and not eat the whole thing.
Like, what if you didn't like it?
That was my chance. Rhubarb. It was out and about.
Shoot. Maybe Meyer can have like an individual slice of rhubarb cake or something.
If anyone's going to have it, it's going to be Meyer.
Yeah, they're on top of it. So, okay, yes for apple cider and all things Honeycrisp.
Yes.
Specifically. Okay, so when we go decor, how are we decorating our house? Like spooky decor, yes or no?
No, I'm not a spooky decor girl. I'll put out my spooks like the week of Halloween. And then as soon as Halloween's over, like once the trick-or-treaters are done, I'm packing it all up. Like,
yes, because you can do fall and Thanksgiving the same way.
Right. Like I wish that spooky decor wasn't even a thing. Like people with like skeletons hanging in their front yard. Can we not?
No, I agree. I think you can do a few things, like maybe like a black spider or a bat, like a little taste. I'm going 95% fall, but maybe adding a little spice of spook. But I'm not like full on spooky. Just not my vibe, and it doesn't bring me like joy in my house.
No, it scares me.
Yeah, I'm more like pumpkins and fall and like that warm palette. So I'm going to say no to spook, yes to fall decor.
Same.
Okay, we're on board for that.
Imagine if I was like putting gravestones and like bloody heads in my yard.
I would be confused. I will say one thing that is so cute. It's so extra, but like the big tall skeleton, like I would get that just so people are like, oh, they definitely give out the king size candy at this house, you know?
Yeah, I wonder if anyone in our neighborhood's going to do that.
I am sad that I'm going to be missing out. I told Riley and Blaine, I think on Snapchat, I was like, Ryan and I are going to set up in our not closed house and have trick-or-treaters. They're going to be like, oh, this house has no lights, but all right.
I think you should.
Maybe we will, but I mean, like, kind of creepy.
It's your house.
Our whole street is kind of under construction, so I'm thinking like they'll skip our street.
Yeah, probably.
But maybe I'll go creep. That's like so creepy to say. But anyways,
I love your neighborhood.
Nonetheless, oh, I know one. Turkey trot on Thanksgiving.
Immediately no.
There couldn't be a bigger no for me. Like, what are we doing?
Honestly, if you do that, good for you. I just could simply never. I can't even run a regular trot, let alone a turkey trot on Thanksgiving.
I've never partaken in anything of that nature, and I don't plan to.
There's just something about a slow morning waking up on Thanksgiving and like the Macy's Day Parade is on. It's like there's nowhere to be. You're not running and like. Yes. I can't.
I know. I love a slow morning and just like making the pumpkin stuff and having our pumpkin coffee. Like, no, I don't want to wake up and no.
Thanks.
Nothing about it sounds good. I'm sure you guys feel great eating your turkey later on, but I'm fine.
Everyone's judging us.
We're judging them. Going to like a college or high school or NFL football game. How about that?
Okay, so 100% yes, but it has to be like I'll go to one and I'll be good for the year. Like it has to be in the fall, like not in the winter where it's too cold to sit outside. Like I love a good football atmosphere, but I don't need to go every weekend.
No.
I'm really sad because we always go to the Louisville game in October together.
I know. Ryan did say he was going to be so sad to miss out on the baseball golf weekend. Like that, because that's normally the weekend we do it.
That's always when
He's like, maybe next year we'll like plan to go. I'm like, yeah, I mean, heck, it's such a good time to go to Louisville and like see people. It's
always like the best weekend for us.
I know. I'm going to have so much fun this year. Are you guys going this year?
No, we'll be away.
Oh, okay. That makes me feel better. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I feel like it's just a weird year for everyone.
Yeah. But I'm going to go specific on this and say a night game, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Like an evening or like the sun setting as kickoff is happening.
Yes.
Give it to me. I'm worth it.
And like during the day, you're like tailgating.
Yeah. Are you going to go to a Browns game this year, do you think?
Oh, they actually play the Steelers, I think in November. We were talking about going to tailgate.
That'd be fun.
I think I'm going to wear my Steelers gear and get drop kicked.
No, you won't get drop kicked because, no offense, not to get the Browns fans up in a tiff, but they don't have much to cheer for.
I know. Katie gets so mad every week. I'm like, at this point, what do you expect? Also, go off Steelers.
go off. I'm so proud of them. And I just have to say, we called it. Justin is thriving. And the announcers were saying, like, did Russell Wilson lose his spot? And they were saying, obviously they don't know like what the Steelers are actually going to do, but they're like, they think because it's so wrong to pull a guy that's so confident and doing so well that he has to lose his job himself. Like,
right. Like, he's earning his spot.
Yeah. So sorry, Russie. We're on a Justin kick.
He's going to need to go restock at Sephora.
his paint is running thin. He just keeps reapplying it on the sidelines. So anyways, football game is a yes for us, whether it's game day or college or NFL. What about a pumpkin patch? You basically already did this.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say pumpkin patch. In our grown-up years, I'm more of like an orchard girl. Like, now I like to go for the fresh produce and like I got that all natural nut butter and like a pumpkin donut. Whereas before I feel like we wanted to go and like get a pumpkin to carve.
Yes, exactly. Like, I'll grab a pumpkin. Sure. Why not? But like, I'm more into like the mini ones to like put on the counter or whatever. Yeah. But I agree. It's all about the pumpkin desserts and the fun drinks and all that kind of stuff. And I'm hoping that they say early October, things cool down here. So I'm hoping I can go in October because, again, who wants to sweat at an orchard? Not me.
No, a couple years ago, probably like 5 or 6 years ago, me and Kay went on a double date to the pumpkin patch, and it was like weather like this. It was really hot. And I wore a full-on sweater and like knee-high boots and a hat. And Oof. I just have to say never again.
No. It's like, I can't fake it. Like, I need to be all in and enjoy it. So I'm saying 100% yes, but I need to look into specifically an orchard.
Yeah, you need to go, like, it has to be the right place. It can't just be any place, like any pumpkin patch or any orchard.
I know, I got to find one. It's so nice that you already found such a good one.
Well, yeah, we went before with Kate's family, so I knew it was the one I wanted to go to.
Okay. So I'll be doing some research. If anybody has any recs in my area, let me know.
Yes.
Okay, what else? Okay, so let's talk about a few fashion trends before we close out.
Okay.
I feel like stripes, like striped sweaters, striped tops, I'm feeling like they're very in this fall. Are you into it or no?
I'm into like a striped sweater over the shoulders, like to add a little pop to like a plain outfit. I love that look.
Me too. And you actually did that a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I tried to fit in with the fashionistas.
No, it was so cute. But I do agree that it has to be the right kind of like stripe accent because stripes can be unflattering sometimes.
Yeah. And like, yeah, I agree with that.
But I guess I'll say yes.
Okay.
Are you going yes? If you had to go,
I'm going yes.
Okay. Also, the color of the season seems to be like chocolate brown, taupey. I know it's always brown, but like I feel like so many people are getting their nails brown and brown shirts, brown trench coats, brown flats. What are we into it? I'm into it.
So yes, I don't think I'm going to get brown nails, but I do love the look of like a monochromatic brown outfit. And I think I'm into it. Yes.
Okay. I'm into it too. I think it's going to be the color of the season. That's just my take. Mm-hmm. So those are some of the trends. And then how about pumpkin cookies and rolls? I know we kind of already talked about that, but like just to make it clear, like I'm so on board for pumpkin cookies, like the Sweet Lorenz, homemade pumpkin rolls, all of it. Give it to me.
No, like I need everything. I haven't had enough pumpkin this season. Like I need to be overloaded on pumpkin everything or else I'm not going to be okay.
Same. And I have to say, you know, the local market store that I always tell you I love, they have a pumpkin pie shake and this is what's in it. It's, I actually don't remember all of it, but I know it's a slice of homemade pumpkin pie.
Oh my God.
Literally in the cake. I'll send you the video. You'll drool. And then, it's homemade pumpkin Amish ice cream from the,
my gosh, it's probably so good. It'll make my stomach hurt.
And then like whole milk.
Yum.
I need it.
Actually, randomly today, I was like craving a pumpkin spice protein shake.
Oh, yum.
Maybe I'll try to make that next week. I don't have any pumpkin, but I feel like it'd be easy.
Yeah, just basically do like a vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, even like a pumpkin creamer dash.
Oh, yeah. All right. I'm going to try it.
Okay. I love that for you. I think a date in that would be good too. A little
yes,
sweetness.
I have dates. I love dates.
Okay. And then the very last thing, I am a huge fan of bonfires. I love s'mores. I love sitting out by the fire. And I feel like that is just such a symbol of fall because it's the perfect weather for it. So I'm team campfire bonfire. You?
I'm team bonfire 100%. Do you like your marshmallow burnt to a crisp or slightly golden brown? Because I'm going to have issues.
It's really tough for me because I have a hard time having the patience to get it the perfect crisp brown. But I think I like that the best, but sometimes I burn it on accident.
Oh, this is the only thing we're not aligned on. If my marshmallow isn't burnt to a crisp, caught on fire 5 times, I can't eat it.
Okay.
And Cade's like you. He needs to sit there and like let his thing just get lightly brown. I'm like, that's not even good.
Oh, Ryan keeps hitting all my chords. So Ryan, okay, so this is my thing. I'd say it's a dark golden brown because if it's too lightly golden, I hate when the inside's still quote unquote raw. Like, you know, like it's not.
Yeah, it has to be so gooey.
Has to be so gooey, but not, I don't want the like full on char. And I think you like the full on char.
I love the full on char. It just adds something.
No, I know. I'm not going to be unhappy with it, but that's my ideal marshmallow. So we'll just leave off the marshmallow preference because we're aligned on the bonfire.
Okay, yeah.
So let's just leave it there.
Wait, on our story, if we have time this week, we should do all of these and say like yes, no, and see what the polls are.
Okay, I'm so down for that. And then I'll make a yes, no, or like ins and out cute little flyer. Because hopefully you guys can do some of these. Like you can, you know, incorporate it as a bucket list of just things to inspire you to like maximize this time because it is so short, so rude that it's so short.
I know, the best time of year is so rude.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was so much fun. I could talk about fall for like 5 more hours, but we should get into Girls Room.
We shall.
First submission. Hi, girls. I moved to a new city this past year and ended up meeting a guy here in April. We've gone on several dates. I've met his friends and he recently met mine. We've had a few sleepovers, but never hooked up. We see each other maybe once or twice a week. I really like him, but I have no idea what we are. I don't want to be the person to ask, what are we? How do I approach this? It's like hard because we've been so out of the dating scene.
I know.
But I feel like you are at a point in the relationship where you've like been hanging out a lot. You've met each other's friends and it's like you've had sleepovers where you should know where you guys stand. So I think if you can phrase it in a way that's like playful and silly, you're not like sitting him down and like demanding to know what you are.
Yeah.
We always say this, delivery is everything. Like, don't make him think it's that serious, but also you want to know like.
No, I'm on board for doing it in a playful, like almost joking way because then it can spark like you can just even get a vibe from his reaction. I do think you're totally justified to Riley's point, like echoing that to just kind of figure out what you are. It's not like it's like very new.
Right.
It's not like you need a label to like feel a certain way about someone, but I do think bringing it up in a playful way. I'm trying to like think what an example of like what she could say if she's looking for like an actual.
I know. I'm not clever like that.
I know. I'm trying to think like, I don't know. I can't think. I feel so washed up.
I feel like if there's something that has happened in like, or an inside joke that you have, like maybe you can play off of that. Like, oh, like, I don't know. Like, was another girl here?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like almost saying, or you could always go the route of, no, you don't want to throw yourself under the bus. Because I was going to say she could say something along the lines of like joking about like another guy saying something like flirty to her, but you don't want to throw yourself under the bus.
Yeah, let us know what you come up with. I'm sorry that we're tanking.
Yeah, we're tanking, but that's our idea. But we need an update immediately.
Need to know. Okay. Second one. Hi girls, love your pod. I am engaged to be married in 2025 and am already having some wedding party drama. They weren't kidding when they said people's true colors come out in full swing when you when your big life events happen. So I'm having 5 bridesmaids, my 2 future sister-in-laws who I've become so close with in the past few years, and my 3 best friends. My cousin, who is 18 years older than me, I'm 27 and she's 44, is mad she's not included. For backstory, before I even got engaged, she told my mom when I'm a bridesmaid in her wedding, and it completely threw me off guard as I've never once told her she would be in my wedding party or even thought about putting her in. I love her and I've obviously known her my whole life, but I don't think that should mean she gets the right of way in my party just because she's my cousin. She's upset that I'm choosing my sister-in-laws that I've only known for a few years over her, but I don't look at it that way at all. I've become way closer with my sister-in-laws over the past few years than I was with her my entire life. Let me know your thoughts. Am I in the wrong for this? It just threw me so off guard that she assumed she was in my party. Kind of rude in my opinion. I feel like if I was 44, I wouldn't be like upset about not being in my cousin's wedding.
No, I'm the same way. I also think having your sister-in-laws, like you're going to be so much more encompassed in their life moving forward because your husband's family is now like an extension of your family. And that's so important. Like his sisters have been around him, and the wedding party is not all just about like who's like in your life. It's like who you feel matters to you, your relationship and your future, and like what makes sense at that moment. I think it's weird that she cares. I don't think you're in the wrong, and I don't think you owe her anything. Like,
no. You really don't owe her like an explanation, or it's just like try not to let it affect your feelings or your happiness during this very exciting time. It's like, that's her. If she's mad, that's her problem. She's mad for no reason.
Yeah, it's her problem. And I would just like play it off like you don't even realize that she's just all upset about it. Like, again, it's her issue that she's upset, and just kill her with kindness and like don't even make it a big deal because it's not. It's
really not a big deal. Sorry about the drama.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Hey girls, love you guys and the pod. It has been one of my constants while going through the post-grad phase. I need some advice. I up and moved to a new city after I graduated with no friends or family. I truly do love the new city I live in and thought I was getting into the groove. I feel like I'm stuck back at square one when I moved here. I have just been here a little over 2 years and feel like my personal life is not thriving, although I do like my job. I am single and live off of long distance friends and family. Any advice on how to navigate this new post-grad life? That's really awesome that you moved to a new city in this stage in your life. That's like very brave. And it sounds like you're very aware of like yourself and like priorities. And I don't know, what would you recommend?
Well, I would say like you're looking at 2 people who just moved to new cities. And I think the older you get, the longer it takes to make true friends. And I think it's a blessing that you have long distance friends, because that really has kept me going through this move, because it's like, oh, well, I get to see my true friends, in 3 months or whatever. But I think giving yourself grace to focus, like to your point, Rye, she knows what she loves and what she wants and what matters. And then I would just say, like, don't think you're starting over or that you're behind or whatnot. I would just focus on, as hard as it is, like forcing yourself to be social and go to social things. And you may have a lot of surface level friends and like it may take a while, but you really only need a couple friends,
Yeah, you need a few good quality friends, quality over quantity. And I would say like, it sounds like you probably have a great morning routine, nighttime routine, like you have your weekly routines, but also getting out of your routine and like going to things that maybe feel a little uncomfortable might help you just branch out and meet new people. But I know it's hard.
It is hard. It's easier said than done, but just a season of your life that you're, that's what has to be a priority, to meet people or meet a significant other. But we're with you. We're going through it as well, and they'll come at the right time.
Yes. Love that advice. Well, I think that concludes our happy hour. Thank you guys so much for spending this last hour with us. We hope you had as much fun as we did talking about fall. As always, feel free to share this podcast with your friends and fam, like, subscribe, comment, leave a review, all the things.
Yes, and I'm going to leave us with a cheers to all things fall. We're officially here in our favorite season, so soak it in, do all the fun things, and we can't wait to see your replies on our social media if you agree with us or not. So cheers, you guys. We will see you, of course, same time, same place next week. Love you.
Bye.